Hello everybody. Today we're picking up where we left off and doing the rest of the double diamonds for the second map of Grand Mountain Adventure. These are the ones I tend to see the most people getting stuck on, so I really hope this video helps you if you're one of those people. And if it does help you, please remember to leave a like because seeing them makes me smile. With that all out of the way, let's get right into it. The first one we're going to be doing is Gemsgully Whites. This one is super easy, so don't overthink it or stress out. Just take it down and watch out for this avalanche. Continue treating it like any other time trial course. You're trying to cut as close to those gates as possible and stay as straight as possible. When you make it to this point with the jump, make sure you do a flip 180 to get a nice speed boost, and the rest of the run should be smooth sailing. Continue staying straight and as close to the gates as possible, and you'll get that double diamond no problem. Next up is the Waldhorn Falls, and all you have to do for this one is to take a slight right out of the gate and go over that small jump there. Get a lot of air time. You're going to land at the bottom and then take a slight left, hitting that other small jump, and take it down and jump over this ridge down at the bottom. Once you know the route for this one, it's really not so hard. You can see my line in yellow there on the map. So if you look at your map, you should be able to tell where I went. Once again, on the replay, we're going over that small jump at the start. It'll give us a lot of distance on our drop. Go a little bit to the left for that second small jump. And finally, one last push over the ridge there. And we've got our double diamond score. Now we're on to Waldhorn Slopestyle. I think this one scares a lot of people because it's their first pink trick challenge, and tricks can be kind of confusing when you're starting out. But all you gotta do is a backflip 180 off that first jump, go straight down following the blue guidelines, do a roll backflip off that second jump there, approach the big jump here and do a rodeo, and then just start spinning for as many times as you can. Just make sure you don't overdo it and screw up your landing. Do a backflip or a front flip 180, shouldn't matter which, on that last drop there, and you've got yourself a double diamond. I'm going to show a replay as well, just to explain some extra stuff, but it's generally going to be the same. We're going to go straight here, do our choice of a backflip or a front flip 180, continue going straight between the guides, and we're doing that roll backflip. And then for the big jump, up is a rodeo, and then spin. Call it the helicopter method. For this last jump, stick to the right as it raises up a little bit. That way you get a bit more of a boost into the air, and it makes it that much easier to do that backflip or front flip 180. Another one a lot of people struggle with is the Selm Valley Race. I think what people generally miss on this one is that there are a lot of shortcuts that you can take. The first major one is this rail that comes up around the first turn area. Take it to jump over the fence so you can skip on that big wide turn. Then you're going to do the same thing with this tree rail over here to cut over the fence again. I kind of got thrown around on those rails there, you don't have to, but make it over to this jump, do a flip, and then take this jump over the path, land on the other side, do another flip to boost your speed again, cut back into the path, and from here on out you're mostly just trying to avoid smacking into too many of those trees. But once you've done those shortcuts, you basically got yourself guaranteed. There's going to be two more drops here, one there and one coming up, but regardless, good to do some last minute flips to get that speed boost, and you'll get it no problem that way. You got plenty of time to spare. So now let's take a look at one of my replays, and we can see some of the other possible things you can throw into the run. One of the things is on your original jump, go off to the left instead of going straight down. You can do a flip off of that first shortcut rail we talked about, and the same is going to be true with the second shortcut rail. Both those flips will give you a nice little speed boost. Once you cut back into the run, another flip spot there as the usual. I would still recommend taking the path over. You can do a flip off of that spot if you take the lower path, but I think the lower path still might take longer. I just had this replay done a while ago, so I wasn't using it then. And then continue down, you got your same flip spots. coming toward the end here. Just try to avoid those trees. You don't want some stupid trees slowing you down. And land that last flip, take it home. You've got your easy double diamond. Finally, we're on to the Woodland Track. And honestly, in my opinion, this one's the hardest one on the whole map. But no worries, on that first jump, just do a backflip and keep trying to stay as close to the inside of your turn as possible. There's a slight ledge in the middle there, so you're going to want to do a flip off that. Try to cut as close on your turn as there as possible, or do a sharp turn, and then you can cut through this middle section here as well. Then you're going to want to slap as many of those skiers as you can. Try to get at least 2, if not 3, on your way down that last segment there. Now I'm going to show a replay as well, and we'll just go through all that one more time. Alright, so right off the start on that first ledge, we want to do our first flip. We want to stay on the right side. It'll give us less air time, which means more time on the ground being fast, and it's closer to that gate over there, which is another plus. Our second flip spot comes from this little, I don't know if you want to call that a ledge or like a slant in the ground, but you can see it there. Do yourself a favor and do a flip. Cut that turn as close as you can, and then we're going to move into the third and optional flip spot here. You can see this is a possible jump flip spot as well. But regardless, take this shortcut and you got your possible 1, 2, and 3 slappable skiers for a speed boost there. So with those ones done, now we've covered all of the double diamond challenges on the second map here. Just a reminder that none of these are going to be the absolute best possible times or scores you can get. You can always improve, so keep that in mind. But these are mainly supposed to be sort of minimal runs for anyone who could be struggling. I really hope it helped. Like or comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my future GMA videos. Bye!